Okay, in this particular problem, I'm going to do a word problem with two variables. So we're going to set up a system of equations with two variables. And in this particular problem, it reads that a regulation National Hockey League ice rink has a perimeter of 570 feet. The length of the rink is 30 feet longer than twice the width. What are the dimensions of the NHL ice rink? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my two variables. I'm going to define what those two variables are. It looks to me like we're looking for the dimensions. That's what the question asks. So we're going to let L equal the length of the ice rink. Then we would let W equal the width of the ice rink. Now, let me just a minute here to format single spacing and turn off this spacing afterwards. Okay, because we got a lot of information we're going to put on this screen. Okay, we want to first of all set up our two equations, and it looks to me like we're going to use the perimeter, and it says it's a regular, or it says it's regulation. So we typically think of an ice rink as being a rectangle. Okay, so we're going to work from the premise that this is a rectangle. So our perimeter formula is P equals 2L plus 2W, because 2 lengths plus 2 widths would make our perimeter. From our problem, we know that perimeter is 570 feet, and from reading the problem, the second sentence, it says that the length of the rink is, and remember is means equal, so L is equal to 30 feet more than, or 30 feet longer than twice the width. Well, the width was W, so twice the width plus 30. That'll be our length. Okay. So now we'll set up our two equations that we will work with. We see that P is equal to 570, so in place of P here we'll put 570. 570 is equal to 2L plus 2W. And then we'll use the L is equal to 2W plus 30. Now, since we know what L is, it's already solved in the second equation. For L, we can replace L in the first equation. And so we go from having two equations with two variables we don't know, down to having one equation with one variable that we don't know. So I replace the L in the first equation here with 2W plus 30. And now I'm going to solve that for the variable W. So 570 is equal to, distribute, and I'll have 4W plus 60 plus 2 more W. Then I'll combine like terms. 570 is equal to 6W plus 60. We'll need to subtract from both sides 60, and that will give us 510 is equal to 6W. And then we'll finally divide both sides by 6, and we'll get that 85 is equal to W. The width of the ice rink is 85 feet. Excuse me. The length of the ice rink is, well, we'll have to go back up here and find that. We know that L is equal to 2W plus 30, so we'll substitute back in there. L is equal to 2 times W, which is 85, plus 30. Oops, plus 30. So that would equal 170 plus 30, which is equal to 200. Alright, so the length of the ice rink is 200 feet. Okay, so there's working a problem involving a system of equations using the substitution method. Hope that helps.